Welcome back to Ant's Boxing Channel. The boxing world recently has been talking about Gervonta Davis versus Vasyl Lomachenko after Gervonta Davis KO'd Frank Martin. And now that seems like the fight that everybody wants to see, especially now that Shakur Stevenson performed how he performed against Artanium, because everybody wanted Shakur Stevenson to dominate Artanium so like that we can get the fight between Shakur and Tank and build it. You know what I mean? It was gonna build it up. We knew more than likely Tank is gonna fight Loma, but we wanted Shakur to deliver that so the fight could get built. But anyways, now that there's more hype behind Gervonta Davis versus Vasyl Lomachenko, let's talk on that a little bit, right? This fight is amazing. This would be an amazing, attractive fight. In my opinion, I think Vasyl Lomachenko will give Gervonta Davis his toughest match at 135. He'll give him a harder match than Devin. He'll give him a harder match than Shakur. He'll give him a harder match than Tio. Definitely more than Ryan. He'll give him a harder match than really anybody at 135 right now. I used to think it would have been Shakur. I used to think Shakur would dominate Tank. I still think Shakur can dominate Tank. But the probability of that happening is slim. It's slim after what I'm seeing by Shakur Stevenson, which I'll touch on now in another video. This video is about Gervonta Davis versus Vasyl Lomachenko. Why this fight is amazing. Gervonta Davis, the power. You can't make a mistake against Gervonta Davis. And Gervonta Davis isn't Deontay Wilder. He doesn't just have one brick hand that he could throw and stop you with. You get what I'm saying? And he definitely don't telegraph his brick hand. So you're talking about a dude that knows how to set up his punches, a dude that got a jab, a dude that could set traps, play possum, set traps, bah, catch you with a nasty shot, right hook, strong jab, left hook, brick hand, brick left hand uppercut. Versatile. Gervonta Davis is versatile with IQ. He can read you. He can figure you out. He can find the openings. He's a lot like Terrence Crawford. There's similarities. They're different. But I think Terrence Crawford and Gervonta Davis are the only dudes that operate on the level that they do of IQ, athleticism, versatility, and stopping people, getting people out of there. They're the only ones operating on that level with respect to others who are doing their thing, but they're the only ones that are operating on that high level. Vasyl Lomachenko is the Matrix. 1 minute you see him, 1 minute you don't. He's like the Magic Man, you know what I mean? So 1 minute he's in front of you, 1 minute he's taking an angle on the side of you. Athletic, Tank athletic. Tank is a master counterpuncher. Tank is a Mac computer with a bunch of stuff attached to it. Genius. Like, he's going to figure you out. High processor in that kid. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko is going to put that processor to work. Lomachenko going to make him dig into the deepest depths of that processor and his processing abilities to make him figure it out. Lomachenko can outbox Gervonta Davis. And Gervonta Davis can knock out Lomachenko. It's not easy for either or because Tank could box. So Loma isn't going to outbox Tank easily. You know what I mean? It's not going to be easy for Tank to knock out Loma because Loma has very good defense and Loma has very good offensive movement. Loma knows how to hit, not get hit, and Loma knows how to put himself in position and get out of position so that he don't got to pay. You know what I mean? Both guys, one thing I cannot wait to see when this fight takes place, because it will take place, is the battle of the feints. The feints. The feints, the feints, the feints. Both of these guys are great with feints. Oh man, I wish I could show you guys footage. You've seen already Tank, how you seen when he made Frank Martin flinch in the ring and then he smiled at him. He knows he got the reaction, whatever. Bro, Tank's feints. Fighters don't feint enough. Tank feints. And Loma with the lead hand and the feint, oh my goodness. Switching slots, switching levels. Bro, this fight is going to be so freaking technical. We thought that Vasyl Lomachenko versus Devin Haney was going to be that technical, crazy, scientific matchup that we wanted to see. It was a great technical fight. So was Vasyl Lomachenko versus the kid that Teofimo couldn't touch. Oh my goodness. Jermaine Ortiz, right? Beautiful technical fights. But this fight right here, you talking about technique and skill on the elite level. See, Loma was small against Devin Haney. And yeah, Loma's a little bit bigger than Tank. But as far as, like, you know, reach and height, he's more lanky. But Tank is also stocky and big and explosive. You know what I mean? Like for 135. Not big for 135, but I mean, like, he's a stocky dude. So as much as he's short and his arms aren't the longest, he's still a big dude. You know what I mean? He's bigger than Loma, I think. But it's debatable, I think. But I do think Tank is bigger. But anyways, so Lomachenko fights better against smaller fighters. Devin was bigger. Nakatani was bigger, Richard Comey was bigger, Teofimo was bigger, Jermaine Ortiz was bigger, Kambosos was bigger. Tank will be the first fighter that Loma has fought that is smaller than him, probably since he moved up to 135. Because who else he fought? Freaking Jorge Linares, Luke Campbell. Those are all big dudes. Loma hasn't fought somebody smaller than him since he was, what, at like 130, 126? Know what I mean? So Loma, and those are the people that Loma has dominated the most. Now, Gervonta Davis is not no little guy that Lomachenko has fought in the past. So you are really talking about a fight, man, that there are so many open-ended questions with this fight. Is Loma going to be able to get back into his old bag and do what he does against smaller fighters? Is Tank going to be able to show us that that power is not just good against weight-drained opponents that are just not on his level and inexperienced? This fight right here is going to prove everything that Tank is made of, and this fight right here is going to prove everything that Lomachenko's made of. This is the biggest fight for Lomachenko right now that he could get made. And if this is the last fight that Lomachenko has, what better way to go out than with a bang against a pound-for-pound fighter that's dominant and stopping damn near everybody he gets in the ring with. You know what I'm saying? Tank gets credit for his power, as I give him credit for too, right? But you hear everybody say, at least the people that don't know boxing, you hear everybody say, but people don't talk about how good Tank could box. This fight right here will prove how good Tank could box, because Tank is going to have to show us how good he could box. He's going to have to box Vasyl Lomachenko more than he's boxed any other fighter. Because Vasyl Lomachenko is that technical, and he's going to make him do it. The feints, the lead hand positioning, Lomachenko's going to use his lead hand to try to manipulate the angles he's going to take. Tank is going to have to, oh man, this is going to be a dance-off, a war, a battle, a technical masterpiece, a skillful masterpiece. You got the power of Gervonta Davis, and you got the relentlessness and on-forward pressure of Vasyl Lomachenko, because Lomachenko is a pressure fighter at the end of the day. He's a technical pressure fighter, a mental, technical pressure fighter. If Tank could put Lomachenko on his back foot, that's going to be Tank's main objective in this fight, is to try his hardest to put Lomachenko on his back foot, because that is where Lomachenko performs his worst, is on his back foot. And if Lomachenko can just disrupt that mental processing of Gervonta Davis, that is the biggest thing that Loma's going to have to do. Both of these guys are pretty much going to have to do some of what they do best. Lomachenko, just what he does best, absolutely. That's what Lomachenko was a mental fighter. He's mental. His lead hand, the slots, the level changing, the feints, the footwork, the angles, the movement. He's constantly moving, making you fight at his pace. Lomachenko's a master at that. And he's going to have to do that exactly to get through that mental power in the ring that Gervonta Davis has. He's going to have to make Tank overthink, overload, put that computer in overload. That's how Lomachenko could beat Tank, right? And outbox him. But also while not getting caught, because it only takes one punch from Gervonta Davis. We know that. So it's not easy. It's not going to be easy at all. And for Gervonta Davis, he's going to have to rely on that back. He's going to have to do a little bit of everything. He's going to have to rely on that back foot when Loma's putting pressure on him. But Loma's in and out at the same time, in and out, side to side. So Loma's not just going to come forward like a Pitbull Cruz, like a Rolly Romero, like a Ryan Garcia. No, he's going to come forward with a lot of technique, a lot of movement, a lot of level switching and slot switching and feints and all of that. So he's going to be moving forward but getting out the way too. Loma's not dumb. He knows what he's in the ring with. Tank is going to have to try to capitalize whatever moment he can off that back foot, land something and hurt Loma. And Tank is also going to have to bring the fight to Loma and push Loma on his back foot, walk him down, put up that high guard just like he did with Frank Martin. But it's not going to be as easy as Frank Martin because Loma got better footwork than Frank Martin. And Loma's just more experienced and better defense than Frank Martin. Better jab than Frank Martin. Man, oh man, Tank is going to have to do it all. And Tank I believe he can do it all in this fight. I could see Tank winning this fight. I could see Tank winning this fight by decision. I could see Tank winning this fight by stoppage. I could also see Loma winning this fight by decision. I could see Tank winning this fight by decision due to knockdowns. If he knocks down Vasyl Lomachenko 2 or 3 times, at least 2 or 3 times, he wins by decision, in my opinion. I feel how the fight would go. It'll be very competitive. But if he can get those 2 knockdowns on Loma, he could probably get him out of there. But then again, I feel if he gets 2 or 3 knockdowns on Loma, he might stop Loma because I don't see Tank landing a flash knockdown. Really look at how many flash knockdowns has Tank landed. When you look at Gervonta Davis and him knocking opponents down, he hurts him when he knocks them down. They're not flash knockdowns. So that's kind of hard to say. I really mostly see Gervonta winning by stoppage if it comes to that. But I could see Loma winning by decision. If Loma's on his P's and Q's enough, and Loma comes in his bag, in the deepest depths of his best bag, he could put Tank in overload, not allow him to land anything too crucial, and outbox him and outland him. But guys, either guy could really win this fight. To me, this is a 50-50 fight. I don't got a winner in this fight. This is a 50-50 fight. And mark my words, I think Loma gives Tank his hardest, his toughest run for his money out of anybody at 135. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. I want to know. I really want to know. Tell me what you think. Who you think will win? Gervonta Davis? Do you think Loma would win? How would they win? You know what I mean? Am I bugging? Am I right? That I bring something to you that you wasn't aware of? Or am I just talking straight up baloney? But anyways, let me know in the comments below. That's it for Ant's Boxing Channel. I'm out.